West, we are back. Danny Myers, Beneath the Surface, episode 20. I've been on hiatus last 30 days, but I was in preparation for 2 separate battles. Had a lot going on at the time, but the show continues. We are back. We're not going to stop. We're going to keep going. Shout out to everybody that rock with me week after week. Shout out to my cousin Matthew, my little brother DT. You know what I'm saying? This week we about to break down my third round versus Pat Stay. Shout out to Pat Stay for being one of the top tier legend guys that was unafraid to get in the ring with me and actually called me out. He's actually the only second legend that called me out, the first being Averb, and I will forever be grateful for both of those guys for giving me those looks, because it's a whole lot of y'all favorite guys out here that is kind of ducking and dodging the bar guy. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get into it. Going into the Pat Stay battle, I learned from the J-Rail battle, and it was definitely the J-Rail battle, that bars, even though you might have better lyricism, it's not gonna beat every approach. You know what I'm saying? So back-to-back punching is not gonna beat somebody like Head Ice, Goods, Pat Stay, guys who have a variety of tools they can use at their disposal to fend off dope bars and dope punches. So sometimes you gotta step into their lane while remaining your core. That was my mindset, was let me be me, let me keep my bars, let me stay lyrical, but at the same time let me throw a few more jokes in there, and you know, I'm gonna have to freestyle, like things of that nature. That's why I knew I had to be different this battle. So I start my third round off. I said, yo, when I first watched you battle, I was like, man, you nice Stay. Not in terms of a rapper, but more like Andrew Dice Clay. When you were growing up, so the whole Andrew Dice Clay thing it was more of a, like, look, Pat Stay, you're more of a comedian, you're more of a like a comedian rapper, as opposed to a guy who's like super lyrical, which is true. So I wanted to attack him in that, and you know, just jump right into the gate. When you were growing up, your dad thought you'd be a linebacker. You say, no, Dad, I can write. I want to be a line crafter. So that was more like, look how big Pat Stay is. Like, the guy's like 6'6", 6'5", 200-something pounds solid. You know what I'm saying? He's a big guy. And you think someone, you know, you're looking at him, he's either a club bouncer, security guard, or a football player, or a bodybuilder, or a UFC person, right? You don't look at someone Pat Stay size and think that, like, gee, this guy's gonna make a great battle rapper one day. You know what I'm saying? That's not the clown, but I had to throw some jokes in there because I knew that Pat Stay is hilarious, and he was hilarious against me. So you got dropped from the rugby team. As big as you are, you couldn't fucking cut it. He got mad, bought an NWA album, and cut his mullet. Lame shit. So I'm going into the, alright, you was like a nigga like you in Canada, big size, you probably was on a rugby team, you know what I mean? Like, that didn't work out, so he decided to be a rapper, and he changed his whole image, got a fade, bought an NWA album, studied hip-hop, and became a rapper. Lame shit. You can't fuck with a nigga that flame spit. I'm beating Stay the Night like I'm trying to make her my main bitch. Beat and Stay the Night like trying to make her your main bitch. I'm beating Stay the Night, so it was a play on words. I'm beating Stay the Night, beating Stay, beat and stay, beat and stay, beat and stay. I'm beating Stay the Night like I'm trying to make her my main bitch. Oh, Canada, face ass nigga. That's fire. Like, it was funny, you know. Like I said, I knew I had to incorporate more jokes in this battle. Oh, Canada, face ass nigga. I put a cap in it because hospitals can't spell patient without Pat in it. Woo, that was fire. You got this black image, but the fifth come out. I said, oh, you got this black image, but the white come out when the fifth is near you. I'm disrespectful. I'll fuck your baby mama in front of Bishop Mirror. And so I just threw a shot at Bishop Brigante, you know, take this mirror down now. I threw a shot at him because I remember him on Twitter saying, yo, Pat about to kill his next opponent. And I knew that I was the next opponent, so I knew Bishop was talking about me. He couldn't say my name at the time. So I was like, oh yeah, Bishop. So that's why, you know what I'm saying? So I threw another little, oh, Canada, face ass nigga. I put a cap in it, because hospitals can't spell patient without Pat in it. Patient, P-A-T-I-E-N-T, Pat. You gotta have Pat in the word patient. Hospitals can't spell patient without Pat in it. Fire. Shh. You got this black image, but the white come out when a fifth is near you. I'm disrespectful. I'll fuck your baby mama in front of Bishop Mirror. I'm a different killer. You said you changed, but here's the twisted plot. You claim you living sober now, but I figured not, because I know you got the gun bar king next. Niggas, stop. Why would a recovering addict go over to smack to get a rock? So right there, I revealed that he had Tay-Rock as his next opponent before it was officially announced. But I did that how do you say it? I did that as revenge for when he revealed the Averb and Mook battle when he battled Averb. So I just wanted to give him a taste of his own medicine. When Pat Stay battled Averb, he said, so I heard you got Mook next. And that was before it was officially revealed. So I said, hey, let me switch the tables around on him and reveal his next battle, you know, and give him a taste of his own medicine. So, you know, you claim you changed, but here's the twisted plot, because I know you got the gun bar king next. And niggas, stop. Why would a recovering addict go over to smack to get a rock, lift a Glock, aim it at his head? You'll be made a victim. You 6'6", 6 will hit his temple. That's paganism. This is a sacrifice. I still need a few more slaughtered, but maybe John Cena should have joined the New World Order. All that was layered writing. It was layered writing. So I go from you 6'6", 6 to hit his temple. 6'6", 666, sign of the devil, temple. That's paganism. This is a sacrifice. 666, New World Order, Illuminati sacrifice. This is a sacrifice, but I still need a few more slaughtered. Sacrifice, need a few more slaughtered, but maybe John Cena, I called him John Cena, should have joined the New World Order. And of course, John Cena was kind of beefing with New World Order, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I'm saying? I might not be up to date on my wrestling, but you know, John Cena, I said, so maybe John Cena should have joined the New World Order. And so I put New World Order in there to go along with the 666 paganism sacrifice and, you know, the whole Illuminati scheme. Fire, 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 fire. This is a sacrifice, but I still need a few more slaughtered. But maybe John Cena should have joined the New World Order. Patrick Wayne, you a tough guy, huh? I got the same standards. He'll see me bring a bat to his house depending on Wayne Manor. Bring a bat to his house depending on Wayne Manor. Wayne Manor, Batman's place of residence. Crazy. Just the metaphors, the double entendres are dope. He'll see me bring a bat to his house depending on Wayne Manor. I never had a gang candor. But all the shit I did was street sponsored. Red and blue, led by a code from the start. That's how we beat Contra. Contraband, contributions. So right there, red and blue, if you remember Contra, one guy was red, one was blue. Red and blue lived by a code from the start. So I was talking about gangs, being Crips and Bloods. So I said I never had a gang candor. But all the shit I did was street sponsored. Red and blue lived by a code from the start. That's how we beat Contra. So the Crips and the Bloods both had an initial purpose when they were formed, you know what I mean? And if you know your gang history, you'll know that they didn't start off as violent street gangs. They started off with a purpose to uplift their community and the neighborhoods. So red and blue lived by a code from the start. So, and then when we playing Contra, so on the flip side of that bar, when you're playing Contra, red and blue live by a code from the start. You put it, you know, y'all remember the famous Contra code, and that's how you beat Contra. Then I played off the sound Contra, contraband, contributions. Red and blue live by a code from the start. That's how we beat Contra, contraband, contributions. My life is the shadiest. 180, split his circle in half. Stay out my radius, but I'm glad. 180, split his circle in half. Stay out my radius, but I'm glad you off of drugs. Cocaine a monster, nigga. We was calling you Pat the White Guy on Smack before the sponsor, nigga. So I'm in that play, I'm talking about Pat Stay and his drug addiction, and I'm talking about Pat, the white guy on Smack. Y'all know who that is. And I don't know if he's officially a sponsor, but he might be. But I know he went from being a fan to actually working with the URL. So that bar hit hard. I respond with triggers. I should let the foe fire. You don't look the same without the chain like Ghost Rider. You don't look the same without the chain like Ghost Rider. So I'm talking about ever since you lost the belt, or you lost the chain, the King of the Dot chain, you look regular. Like you don't look like the killer Pat Stay anymore. That was another fire attack. And people don't realize that while I'm punching, even though these are back-to-back like dope bars and seemingly punchlines, they're actually at angles. I'm actually hitting him with different angles back-to-back. So, you know, I respond with triggers. I should let the foe fire. You don't look the same without the chain like Ghost Rider. Quote Myers. I'm killing how a Don's supposed to. You won't see Stay Alive on Saturday night without John Travolta. Bar God. That bar was so hard, he had to get a bar guy from me. You won't see Stay Alive on Saturday night. So, of course, John Travolta was in Saturday Night Fever. And the theme song was Staying Alive. So, if y'all, I don't know, if y'all my age, or if you just simply do a Google research, you'll find what that bar means. And you'll see how fire that bar is. You won't see Stay Alive on Saturday night because I battle Pat Stay on a Saturday night. You won't see Stay Alive on Saturday night without John Travolta. John Travolta, Staying Alive, Saturday Night Fever, crazy. Boy, I be having some bars, man. Where we go after that? Bar God, run up on you with the camp. We ain't laughing neither. This ill shit, eat the flesh off his body. That's cabin fever. Grab a cleaver, plunge it in his chest, then stab it deeper. Take a lung out, put it in his hand. Here, have a breather. So right there, I just said, run up on you with the camp. We ain't laughing neither. This ill shit, eat the flesh off your body. That's cabin fever. The movie Cabin Fever, they were at camp. That's why I say run up on you with the camp. That's the key word. We ain't laughing neither. This ill shit, meaning the AK-47 or whatever imaginary gun I was thinking about at the time. This ill shit, eat the flesh off your body. That's cabin fever. So, yeah, in the movie, they was at camp. There was an illness that was eating the flesh off their body. Grab a cleaver, plunge it in his chest, then stab it deeper. Take a lung out, put it in his hand. Here, have a breather. I'm a master teacher, giving the ultimate lesson to a class of reachers. Catch him in the studio, split him in two. He charging half of features. Catch him in the studio, split him in two. He's charging half for features. Ask your diva. The bitch let me fuck her for a bag of reefer. Bad sativa. I dress all you bitches. I'm a fashionista. This a flash of ether. The 40 put his brain right on the Patrick sneakers. Frankly, I'm Frankie with a gun in your head, bitch. That's procedure. I'ma do you. Dirty as fuck. So you, as you can see, I stretched out the rhyme scheme, the rhyme pattern from Grab a Cleaver, Basativa, Asher Diva, Flash of Ether, Patrick Sneakers. Like, I stretched out that rhyme scheme for about 8 bars, which is dope, which was a dope rhyming sequence. I'ma do you. Dirty as fuck when I bring the drama to you. Drive by and let it shout out the Nova. We paying homage to you. That was so fire. That was one of my favorite bars of that battle. We drive by and let it shout out the Nova. So I'm talking about being in an actual Nova and let it shout out the Nova. We paying homage to you. He's from Nova Scotia, Canada. Pat Stay is from Nova Scotia, Canada, for y'all that didn't know. And I said I'll drive by and let it shout out the Nova. So I'm saying shout out to Nova. Shout out to Nova, like I'm paying homage to you. Crazy. Drive by and let it shout out the Nova. We paying homage to you. I promise to you. I'm God tier. And not just that, that Tennessee and 666 bar came from the projects, Pat. All them weak. Okay, so in my first round, I started off with a Tennessee bar, Tennessee Pat Summit from the Tennessee Volunteers women's basketball team. So I was going. So I said that in my first round, and in my third round, I brought it back up. That Tennessee and 666 bar, and when I mentioned the 666 bar because I just did the 666 bar. You 666 and hit his temple. That Tennessee and 666 bar came from the Projects Pat. So of course Project Pat from Tennessee represent 3-6 Mafia, and I just connected two bars from 2 different rounds to create one punchline in my 3rd round, which is crazy. And then I said, all them weak rhymes you just spit, I just beat them out, Pat. ARP, get on your phone and tweet about that, motherfucker. And that was addressing me and ARP when we had our little Twitter spat that couple days before the battle, because he felt like I was concentrating too much on Twork ducking me or whatever, that whole Twork situation, and not really concentrating on for Pat State. And so he got on Twitter, said something, I responded, fans went crazy, bloggers went crazy, so I addressed him in that situation in my last bar. But like I said, man, yeah, that round, that 3rd round, my 3rd round for Pat State is one of the rounds of the year. Definitely, you know, if I'm, hey, that's one of the rounds of the year, man. It's very lyrical, very strategic, very clever, had humor in it, had everything you could want, you know what I'm saying? That was a dope battle, and we're gonna be rocking next Monday. I will be in Dallas, Texas this weekend. I'll be taking on King Corleone. I just got back from New York City taking on DNA in his borough, Queens. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably be dropping a strike 2.5 recap soon. So I'll see y'all on Monday. Peace.